It started with the slow drip, drop of admitting that I was powerless, and no matter how hard I tried to stop, I could not. That there was someone far greater than I, who not even I could deny, loved me enough to soften the drop. And if I would just hand him the wheel, then he would get me back on the straight and narrow. And as the acidic rain collided with the windshield, he asked me to fearlessly take a look into my depths and go deeper than the marrow, into a place he could already see. He asked me about my character defects that I protect and exactly what they meant to me. So as my confession flowed from my lips, I noticed that my car slowed its drift and quietly came to a halt. And the rain that flowed from my eyes, it clouded my vision, yet to my surprise, he asked me to make yet another list of all my friends past and present that I presented with fault. See, my process for the amends extended far past my friends and lended itself to deeply rooted issues. Bitter roots had taken hold and grown up to cause trouble, and I defiled so many in the process, both in and out of my bubble. It bore low-hanging dark fruit that turned friends that I held near to me into far-removed enemies, and how I thought they felt about me over time moved me far from a place of peace. I had so much anger and bitterness within that it turned my reflection into a stranger. What's even stranger still is I built walls to protect myself from the danger, so safely hidden behind my walls of brokenness and rebellion, I could no longer hear their appeals. In retrospect, I can see how my hidden wounds as a child disguised themselves as smiles. I had so much unresolved hurt that I buried in fertile dirt, and it grew up into oaks of anger. So I was on a slippery relational road headed in toward this forest of situational dense memories, directed toward a terrain transversely descending into a pool of pain, when then came the downpour of rain, where I had to dig deep into my past, past my place of comfort, and make a list of everyone, no matter the magnitude, to whom I had done something. Terrified was the word as I noticed again my car begin to swerve as he urged me to let go of the wheel. Just start present and work backwards. Make a list of everyone within whom their tragedy you were the main actor, as they would describe. My list of names came out punctuated with the fear of me explaining my sorry and why. I had no idea how this would happen. I never learned to say I was sorry as a child, just how to deflect and blame. By me apologizing, that would be me admitting all fault, and that was just insane. I would love to tell you that my list hasn't grown, but parts of my brokenness still remain and surfaces through lacerations unsewn. What I've learned from this process, I can give no value. My pursuit of forgiveness will be a lifelong quest. And to those of you who my apology you have yet to see when it's offered, I hope you accept. I can only ensure that my side of the street is swept clean and do my best to live my life according to Romans 12:18. As far as it goes with me, I will live in peace with everyone. I've learned to apologize without apology-killing words such as if, but, and because. I've learned to accept forgiveness and give up the grudge. Because whether giving or receiving, we have to be willing to budge. If I don't accept yours, then how can I ever accept God's? Because if I don't, I'll continue to entomb these toxic chemicals in my backyard, where I'll survive the light rains, but the downpour will be back. Then up from the mud will come those buried bones that make their way around to the front, on display for all my neighbors to see, where I have to ask for more forgiveness or poison in the greener grass on the other side next to me. We forgive to be forgiven. It's a two-sided, one-way street. It's a muscle that's painful to stretch and grow, but it's worth every strain. It starts with a simple statement, such as, I'm sorry that I caused you pain. The accountability is mine, and to your feelings, I was blind. Please forgive me.